Hello everyone, I'm Cubastic. Guys, many of you asked me in the comments to return the old format. As an experiment, I'm doing this video, hope you enjoy it. It will be very simple but so familiar to you, especially for those who subscribed to the channel a long time ago. In this video I want to show you a Rubik's Cube, but as you know, a regular Rubik's Cube doesn't surprise anyone anymore. Let me introduce Twisted Rubik's Cube 3x3. This puzzle is collectible and unique, and of course it's way harder to solve than a regular Rubik's Cube 3x3. And of course in this video I will try to solve it, but first let's take a look at this cube. From above and below this cube looks like a normal 3x3, until we start to turn it. As soon as we start to turn it, its shape is changing. In fact, a lot of people look at this Rubik's Cube and think it's actually photoshopped, and it shouldn't exist. But as you can see, it's in my hands, an exclusive model. Write in the comments if you also have this kind of a cube in your home collection. And by the way, you can easily get this cube, just follow the link in the description to thecubicle.com. It is one of the best and one of the largest online puzzle stores in the world. There you can find unique puzzles like this collectible one, ordinary Rubik's Cubes of different sizes and lots of other cool puzzles of different complexity levels. This will be a perfect gift for you, your friends and the loved ones. Don't forget to enter promo code Cubastic to get a discount. All details by the link in the description. And now let's try to scramble this cube and look at its shape. Well, actually, when you look at a normal 3x3 and the twisted 3x3, it feels like they just took regular 3x3 and twisted it like that. So the edge stayed in its place, the center stayed in its place and the corner too. And here only the corners have stayed in their places. The edge here in the twisted version is already the central part, which can be a difficulty for us. I mean the central element, which has to have one color on it, you see? There are already two colors. And the edge element on the other hand has one color. So our point is not to mix up the edge and the central elements of the middle layer during the solving. So let's scramble it for now and look how it works. If we do this kind of double turn, then the cube continues to be twisted. It has this right shape. Even if we do this here, the shape of the cube won't change. But once we do this... Oh, I just scrambled the cube and I didn't realize it myself. The puzzle changes its shape much. And that, to be honest, is starting to scare me. Look, I didn't plan to scramble this Rubik's Cube so quick in this video, but now there's no turning back and all I have to do is to solve it. By the way, guys, do you like this format? And those of you who haven't seen it, this is how I used to shoot my videos a few years ago on my first YouTube channel, Evgeny Bondarenko Cubed. It's going to be an experimental format and I'll probably do it from time to time, but in the meantime you can press the like button under this video if you really like it and write in the comments what are your most vivid memories and impressions about my channel. Maybe you like some specific video the most, maybe you like some format or a puzzle, maybe you remember some funny memes about me and my channel. Let us remind that in the comments, I will be so excited to read it, really excited. And now let's start the timer. Here's a really cool thing about: place your cube here is written here. If we put a Rubik's Cube in here, the phone sensors close, the screen goes off. And as soon as I pick up the Rubik's Cube and start the solving, the clock will start and I don't even have to press the screen to start, just to stop. And that, I think, is more precisely, because both hands have to be on the table before the solving, and then we pick up the cube and the clock will start. I think it's cool. Let's make a test solving of a regular cube 3x3. Just compare what time it will take me solving a regular cube and a twisted 3x3. Okay, I think that's enough. Put the cube here. And let's go. 14 seconds. It's been a long time since I practiced, but still it takes me 14 seconds for a regular 3x3 cube. And what about this monster? Let's check it out right now. Write in the comments how much time you think it will take me to solve the twisted Rubik's Cube 3x3, and I really hope that a lot of you can guess correctly, because you already know me. Oh yeah, I'll look at it first, I don't think that's gonna help though. Put it here and let's start. Ready, steady, go. Well, so as you can see, it's quite easy to do the cross, but we have a situation here where these centers are changing places. Oh, they are easy to put back. The first layer is not too hard either. The second one, it's too early for the second yet. I'm going to do it using my method for beginners, not to lose track of it. I hope it helps me. By the way, if you can't solve a Rubik's Cube, you can learn how to do it on my channel. I have the most popular training on YouTube, how to solve a Rubik's Cube. I'm sure you'll be able to do that. So while I'm solving the second layer, and I have, 1 minute passed. Yeah, and here we have a situation that can't possibly be. I'll show you why. Well, there can be a situation where one edge is inverted, and we know that can't be in the regular cube. But here we have this edge that has one color, and it's probably flipped in pair with it. To change the position of this edge, we need to change at least one more, and with it, we're going to use this one color element. Doesn't matter how we turn it, it's going to match, and this one will turn along with it. Okay, I think it's done, and now we have to use the PLL algorithm, and I think it's JPerm. Well, it's almost solved, but we have this situation which is not very pleasant, with centers that have two colors. I need to turn them upside down using two PLL algorithms. I remind you that this video is sponsored by the Cubicle.com store. Yes, 3 minutes 30 seconds. I don't know how many times this is longer than a regular 3x3 Rubik's Cube, but still this puzzle turned out to be much more complicated. If you have that kind of a Rubik's Cube, write in the comments below what time it takes you to solve it. Did you solve it at all, and what other unusual puzzles you've ever seen and tried to solve? I can tell by myself that puzzles like this are designed to wreck the brain of someone who is trying to solve it. The shape of the cube at the beginning kind of hints that your brain will twist as well while you'll be trying to handle this puzzle. I've had a lot of fun solving it because I love to solve Rubik's Cubes, and where the cube is also so extraordinary and I have the opportunity to show it to you in all its glory, I'm delighted. So what we saw today is that this sort of collectible puzzles can be complicated too. It's not so easy to solve them, but on top of everything else, they look wonderful. And yes, this Rubik's Cube really looks like it's photoshopped. Another puzzle I've conquered, another puzzle in a jar. Well, friends, thank you so much for watching this video. I remind you, this is an experimental format that I haven't done in a while, a few years, just like that, hands, a desk and a puzzle, nothing more. I hope you enjoyed this format. I'm not promising to come back to it, but I promise I will work on the quality of my videos. Because if you notice, some of my videos are getting a lot of views, like over 1 million. But for some reason YouTube just won't let you watch my other videos, which for some reason are getting not so many views. Go to the channel, check what videos you didn't see in the recommendations, didn't see in a feed, Maybe YouTube is actually broken. I'm waiting for you on my channel, we're going to say goodbye for a little while, pretty soon you'll find some cool, more spectacular videos. Thanks for watching, this was Cubastic, bye everyone and have a good time!